Most people think brain inflammation is a problem that starts in the brain. It doesn't. It usually starts in the gut. When the gut becomes irritated, the problem doesn't stay there. That irritation sends distress signals into the bloodstream and up toward the brain. Over time, the brain responds with inflammation of its own. That's where purple cabbage becomes important, because it doesn't work in just one way. Inside this one vegetable are two different chemical systems, each targeting a different step in that gut-to-brain chain reaction. One system comes from the deep purple pigments in the leaf. Purple cabbage is rich in cyanidin-based anthocyanins, not fragile pigments, but stable, acylated forms that survive digestion and reach the large intestine. Once there, gut bacteria break them down into smaller compounds like protocatechuic acid and other phenolic acids. These compounds have been shown to reduce immune irritation at the gut lining, tighten the intestinal barrier, and quiet inflammatory signaling that would otherwise spread through the body. In animal models of colitis, red cabbage extracts reduced gut inflammation and altered gut microbial activity in ways that lowered inflammatory markers tied to systemic and brain inflammation. That's not happening in the bloodstream first. It's happening inside the gut wall, where inflammatory signals are born. At the same time, purple cabbage activates a second, completely different system, because it's a crucifer. When the leaf is cut or chewed, purple cabbage releases glucosinolates, which convert into bioactive compounds like isothiocyanates and indole-3 carbinol derivatives. These compounds don't rely on gut bacteria to work. They act inside human cells. They activate detoxification enzymes, regulate oxidative stress response genes, and suppress inflammatory signaling pathways linked to chronic tissue irritation, including those involved in neuroinflammation. This chemistry helps the body process inflammatory stress more efficiently instead of letting it accumulate and spread. These two systems don't overlap. They reinforce each other. One works at the gut level, through microbes, phenolic metabolites, and barrier protection. The other works at the cellular level, through gene regulation and inflammatory control. That dual action is why purple cabbage appears in research on both intestinal inflammation and neuroinflammatory processes. Not as a superfood, not as folklore, but as coordinated plant chemistry that changes how inflammation moves through the body.